So, a very good evening, everyone. As a part of day 4 of learning basics of deep learning, today I will be presenting an important topic that every developer and programmer should know: Git comments. Git is one of the most widely used version control systems that helps developers tracking changes in their code, collaborate with teams, and manage projects efficiently. It allows multiple people to work on the same project without overwriting each other's work, ensuring a smooth and organized development process. So let's go through some of the most essential Git comments that we use on a daily basis. So the first command we will discuss is git clone. This command is used to create a copy of an existing Git repository onto your local system. It's like downloading a project from a remote platform such as GitHub, GitLab, or Bitbucket so that you can work on it locally. When you when you clone a repository, Git copies the entire history, including all commits, branches, and configuration. So the you can clearly see the syntax of git clone repository link. For example, if you want to work on a project from GitHub, you can clone it using its link, and it will be stored as a local repository on your machine. And once you make some changes, let's go with the next one, which is git add. Once you can make some changes on your files, the next step is to use the git add command. This command adds or stages the modified files to the staging area, preparing them for a commit. It acts as a bridge between the working directory and the repository, allowing you to choose which changes you want to include in your next commit. You can use several options with git add. So git add dot stages all changes in the current directory. Git add minus a stages all changes including deletions. Git add p minus p allows interactive staging by selecting changes part by part. By using git add, we ensure that only the desired files are ready to be committed. So after staging the files, we use git commit to permanently record those changes in the repository system. Each commit in Git represents a snapshot of your project at a specific point in time. It stores details like the author's name, timestamp, commit message, and the exact changes made. So the syntax is git commit your commit message. Here the message helps to identify what changes were made and why. The command is similar to saving your work in Git, ensuring that you can always go back to the previous version if something goes wrong. Some useful options include a automatically stage modified and delete tracked files, amend modify the most recent commit, dry run show what would be committed without actually committing. And the last command we have to know about is git push. So once you have committed your changes locally, you will need to share them with your team. This is done using the git push command. It uploads your local commits to a remote repository like GitHub so that other collaborators can view and merge your work. The basic syntax is git push remote branch. For example, git push origin main. This command pushes your changes from your local main branch to the remote repository named origin. Before using git push, you should ensure that your local branch is up to date with the remote branch to avoid conflicts. So, as a conclusion, to summarize, git clone helps you copy existing repositories. Git add stages the files for a commit. Git commit records the changes and saves them permanently. Git push uploads those changes to a remote repository for collaboration. These four commands, clone, add, commit, and push, are the building blocks of Git over workflow. They made it easier to track progress, collaborate with teams, and maintain project history. Mastering these commands not only helps you to manage code efficiently, but also prepares you for real-world software development and teamwork in version control environments.